Nuala Knight, who's on the west. She's extreme in all the activities she does. She's been training for the marathon and she's done a Iron Woman. She and Kirsty Bailey, who is a PE teacher and a very good fitness person, they were looking at what would be a good challenge to do. So I sort of jumped on board, as it were, to be a part of an idea that they'd already developed. Kirsty unfortunately had a knee operation and we were going to do it as a 3 in the end, but it's taking quite a long time to get back into it, and so we're going to make an attempt, myself and Nuala. If you look on the map, between West and East Falklands there's Falkland Sound. All the water goes through between the islands there, and so the thinnest place to swim across is that point. That means that it's also quite a lot of rushing water through that area. You're very dependent on tides and things like that. Obviously you want to do it when it's sort of warmer, but also when the tides are good and the current, and so actually there's only sort of once a month and throughout these months of summer where it's kind of optimal time to do it. We'll get off the boat and we'll touch the land, and then on the west side, and then we'll swim ideally together, because you want to get it at just the right time so that you're not against the current. I don't think anyone who's sort of based in the Falkland Islands has done it before, as far as I know, so I think there have been some others who have done it already. But not actually who are sort of starting here. I really like swimming. I'm not a very good swimmer, but I enjoy it. I did always really like sea swimming until I came here and I realised it was freezing. Nuala was like, you just need to get in the water and keep going. Nuala, who's on the west, obviously they don't have a pool over there, so she's been swimming in the sea for a long time, and it turns out she's incredibly fast. I'm going to try my hardest to keep up with her, and if I can, then try to sort of benefit a bit from her being so fast and sort of breaking the water ahead of me. So that's my plan, to try and sort of sneak behind her. I wear a wetsuit, quite a thin one, and I've been trying to extend the time that I can stay in the water, which has been just awful, I have to say. After 25 minutes I was like, I'm never going to be able to do this for longer than this, and we have made it up to 2 hours now, which should hopefully be nearish the time. But the good thing is, I've seen some incredible wildlife while we've been there. That has totally kept me going. Groups of mix of peels and Commerson's dolphins at those times when I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Just being able to swim anywhere along the coast here is fabulous. I mean, it's unlike anywhere I've ever swum before. We've had a lot of help from a lot of people who have, done swimming or outdoor swimming. Lots of other people have been really helpful in terms of, wanting to come and provide advice. People have just been so generous, so, we appreciate everybody's help so far. I have to remember it's an attempt, and my midlife crisis and trying to get some money in for charities, that will hopefully spur us forward.